Isn't it amazing how something so potentially tragic can completely change your life and turn into something, so wonderful,
Yeah,
can create a brand new chapter in your life.
yeah,
And congratulations. I mean, you've just turned this whole thing around and you're connecting with like a completely new career. You've created a new business and it's so successful. I mean, wow, Adam, congratulations.
thank
Not
you.
many people can say that.
Thank you. Yeah, it's I'm pretty proud of the achievement. Yeah, it's hasn't been. Yeah, I've had to sort of slow down somewhat because my personality type is, to be the biggest and the best at everything. But that's not what this is about. It's like, just just go on, do one or two inspections a day, come home, don't put any stress in your life, get out in the garden and get out by your own pool um, to enjoy that, and yeah, take life pretty easy.
So it sounds like you've had a major shift in perspective about
Yes,
life.
definitely, definitely.
So if you could give yourself like 6 months or even 12 months prior to having the stroke, if you could give yourself advice then, go back in time, time travel is fantastic if we could, and just give yourself some advice, what
Yep.
would that have been?
I think I'd probably say, I had the mentality in that lead up to the stroke of I'll just get this done, and it'll the stress or the you're working really hard. It'll eventually plateau and go away. Um, I wish I had have had the conversation with myself about 6 or 12 months earlier that you can't keep this up. Something's got to change, and you have to be the driver of that change. Um, yeah, that's probably the best piece of advice I could have given myself back then.
Yeah. And isn't it interesting, you know, to yourself or the listeners, I don't know what you believe in, but sometimes when we're not listening
Hmm.
to the signs and the symptoms of what's going on, the universe actually comes in and just takes us. Like it's like, here it
Yeah.
is, bang. And
You're not listening, so I'm gonna do something to you to make you listen. So
yeah, it puts us into full crisis mode
yeah,
to shift us completely.
yeah, that does happen to people a lot. So
Mm. And yet we could make it easier for ourselves if we just listened and were more aware of what is happening and we changed it. But we just don't tend to do that. We tend to just keep pushing, keep moving,
mm,
and think, as you said, soon, one day, the next thing. So we keep waiting for the next thing until it never happens.
yeah, yeah, I'd often think tomorrow would be different, next week would be different. It'll slow down next month. Um, towards the end of the year, I have it'll be different next year, and yeah, it was never going to be unless I, yeah, never going to be that way unless something like this eventuated happened to me, and
Mm.
then yeah, I can change my own behaviors and my own yeah, I'm not sure what the right wording is, but change my own behaviors to rectify it.
That's right. You, you know, and I honestly do want to congratulate you. I keep saying it, but this is why I said it was a victorious story at the end, because you have come out victorious
Mm,
from a tragedy.
yeah. Yeah, I feel like I've been given another chance. So yeah,
And this is also why I said it's a cautionary tale for others.
yeah,
because there's so many people out there just like you, Adam.
Yeah.
They just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and they've got the same mindset, and they're going to collide with something because they're not listening, and the universe is going to make something happen in their life that is going to completely change, and it's usually health related.
Yep.
So if
Yeah.
you could give advice to all those men who are listening out there, what would it be?
Um, best piece of advice I could give is to listen to the warning signs. To just in case you don't listen to the warning signs, have a good financial planner that can guide you through. Yeah, that's something I'm grateful for as well. Had the nous to see a financial planner a long time ago, and put some plans in place for this sort of thing. Never thinking I'd need it, but took the financial pressure off my family and myself to allow me to get better, to focus on my health. Um, yeah, that would be the two key things that